Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Ben Fachani, and I made $60,000 selling this stupid lipstick. It was a pH adjusting lipstick, and yeah, I did $60,000 worth of revenue in March, as you can see from this disgusting. This is the worst looking chart I've ever seen on Shopify, by the way. By selling literally this lipstick, and we're gonna get into how I found the product, how I sourced the product, how I created the store, and the ads and all that jazz. This had a 9% conversion rate. It was a little bit insane. And yeah, this chart is disgusting and terrible. And we're going to talk a little bit about everything that happened and how you can make money dropshipping as well. I think the total profit this month was like anywhere from 15 to 20K just in March. So yeah, it was cool. It was crazy. And there were so many things that went on. But yeah, basically, Ben, how did you find this product? Well, there's this spy tool service, whatever, called Data, where you can see products on TikTok Shop. So products that work on one media buying or media platform typically work on other platforms. So if a product can sell on Facebook, then it can sell on TikTok. If it can sell on TikTok, it can sell on Google, etc. So basically the concept here is I found a product that worked on TikTok Shop, and I just brought it over to Facebook, and I was the first person to do that, and because of that I was rewarded with this month. And again, this chart is just disgusting. We can get into why one day was $4,200 and the next day was $99 in a little bit, but let's just get the tutorial out of the way. This is going to be no cuts unless I leak anything, so if you're new to dropshipping, this video will be helpful to you, I hope. And yeah, I found it on this service called Data, which is a TikTok Shop spy tool, and it basically shows you products that are making money. So for the last 30 days, Yerba Mate Magic Tea has done $3.2 million in revenue. And if we go into this product, we can actually see the exact videos that made this money. So in theory, if we were the first one on Yerba Mate, if that was our strategy, then we could take this exact video. There isn't any sound on this, by the way. But we could take this exact video. Oh my god. On everything. Okay, wait. I'm not gonna edit out the video. On everything, this girl goes to my college, or used to go to my college.
Hard to get rid of.
Holy shit. If you guys know Horsey, I'm not editing out the video. If you guys know Horsey, this is Horsey's ex-girlfriend. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is insane. Oh my god. This is insane. This is Horsey's ex-girlfriend. You guys know Horsey? Okay, so she made like 50K off of this, by the way. This is her ex. Okay. I know this guy. He spotted me when I benched 315. Okay, back into the dropshipping tutorial, guys. Data. You can see products and shit. And basically, like, for example, this product is really good. It solves a problem for a woman. It solves an insecurity, and we get to see UGC content. We get to see the exact day it started making money, which was in early February. And yeah, Data is a great tool. I'll leave a link in I'll leave a top link in the description to sign up if you're interested. But basically, you get to see the content that made the money. You get to see products, and yeah, it's a really good tool. It's probably the best, I guess, spy tool out. And a little bit why I chose this product. Okay. This is why I chose the pH lipstick. Basically, first thing is it was visual. You get to see somebody literally put on lipstick, along with it was instant. It was instant, so it happened instantly. Okay, that's just how makeup works, Ben. Yeah, no shit. The reason why this worked outside of it just being visual and instant is because it was really viral. And the concept of pH adjusting lipstick is kind of like what? Like, what does that mean, right? So it was very viral, and it had really good content. That one video that basically my only ever winning ad. This was the only good ad.
You're telling me this blue lipstick
I noticed that this product was kind of like trending, so I thought there would be more people who would create content for this. So I saw this video and I knew it was instantly good because you can tell good content versus bad. I saw that it was converting really well. I saw that it was making money, and I knew that more people were going to start making content for this product. And so that is another reason why I chose it. And then also I know it's really cheap to source beauty products from China. So you can think of these huge beauty brands like Merit Beauty and I don't know what else. Skims is clothing. Okay, anyways, these huge beauty brands like Jason Wu Beauty, bro, they take this product, okay, and they take this product. I leaked some stuff, so I had to name it, cut it out, and we go to 1688 and we literally drag and drop it. This is the website where factories from China put their products, and they put it on 1688. And then, dude, look, here's the exact same product just with a different logo, and that's 10 yuan to source 3 to 99, which is very cheap. So that's like 80 cents. No, that's like $1.20 each. And then when we were ordering like over 1,000 at a time, because we had over 1,000 orders, we were running an offer that we're gonna get into, which they're getting anywhere from 2, 4 to 5 every time they bought. And so we were ordering it like 1,000 plus at a time, and we get them for 8 yuan, which was like roughly 90 cents, 80 cents a piece, and maybe even like 65 cents a piece. But that's exactly how you source products. And then shipping, because we were getting this for like 80 cents each, shipping was like anywhere from $3 to $5. And it just depends like what country you're selling to. So for us, we were only selling to US, so we were shipping this out for $6.80 each. So it was pretty cheap to ship out, and we honestly could have gone better shipping rates for this. But yeah, if you're selling a product that's like beauty, that's very cheap, you can expect anywhere from like $3 to $6 shipping, depending on the relationship and the order volume that you're having with your supplier. So that is how you source products. 1688 is again like the factories, and then you need a supplier to actually source the product. So if you're doing order volume like anywhere from 50 to 100 orders a day, and you want a more competitive price, you can message me in Discord, and I'll contact you with my guy who will just beat your offer. That's one of his unique selling points. Is one, he's American, and two, he's going to beat your offer. Okay, so anyways, now that the shill is out of the way, and I freaked out about that girl going to my college, we can talk about this disgusting chart and also how to create your own website, because people get really scared about creating their website. So this chart is disgusting. What happened here is I had payment processing issues, and I had a guy log into my business manager, which is where I, pay for ads, and he tried doing a phishing scam on my credit card. So he deleted my campaigns, and then, which is like, he deleted my ads. And then he put up his own ads while I was asleep trying to scam people, and he tried spending $6,000 on my credit card. So that wasn't cool. And then I went down, then I just couldn't get it back up and running. Also, I figured out the product wasn't like necessarily too good, and that made me not want to sell it because it wasn't really high quality. So this is just a little bit insane, like this chart, like how quick this scaled. I don't really want to think about where this would be if we didn't have that issue with that guy. I probably would have done some research and development on the product itself. I leaked something there, so I had to cut that out. But basically, I actually had like a whole plan on how to do like research and development on this and get like more than just 2 colors. So we were selling this, and there's only 2 colors that you can source on the website that I was showing you guys earlier. So I wanted to do some research and development, and basically get different versions that we could sell that give like, a different perceived value. Like, okay, there's 4 different color options, and each of these 4 different color options do a different thing, because the way this product worked is basically there was a pH factor that was like I don't even want to look at this because this like really pisses me off to think about like all the stuff that was going to happen. But we're going to add SKUs on this, kind of be like the pH makeup brand, and that would have required a few $1,000s worth of investment to actually get inventory on the product and brand it and make it ours, because the customers are going to be a lot happier. So that was my goal, and then my store died because I'm an idiot and because I had so many issues, and I learned. Anyways, the conversion rate was just insane. Like, as you can see, 14.5%, and that was like when we were scaled up. Like, that was our best. Oh wait, was it? Oh no, it wasn't. That was here, I believe. Yeah, 12.7% on our highest session day. It was crazy. But yeah, basically, we can go into now how to actually create a Shopify store, because this video is kind of tailored towards new people. If you know who I am, then you probably know this isn't a video I typically post. This video is for more newbies in dropshipping, and I want to help you guys out a little bit. So when you create your dropshipping store, don't focus about the stupid shit like your LLC and your taxes, bro. Focus on making money, okay? You haven't made your first sale, bro. Why are you actually like tripping out about taxes and like how you're gonna fulfill the product, bro? Until you have an order, don't worry about fulfillment, okay? If you have never sold anything online, don't worry about these stupid things. That's the biggest reason why I held off on dropshipping so long, is because I was like, what am I gonna do about taxes, and what am I gonna do about the like shipping the product, and what if there's people want refunds? Like, bro, that's step like 5. You're on step 0. You're in the gutter. You're in the absolute trenches. So don't worry about that shit, okay? It is anything you should worry about. So go ahead, create a Shopify account. You can use my link. It makes me money. I'd appreciate that, and you're going to get a free trial. But if you don't want to use my link, that's fine. I'll leave it in the description. You're going to create your Shopify account and sign up, whatever. And then you can do one of these three things. You can use the native Dawn theme, which is a very common dropshipping theme. You can buy the Shrine theme, or you can get the cracked version of it. I'm not going to talk about that because it's illegal. But if you go in my Discord, I'll also leave my Discord in the link, guys. Look at me. I'll leave my Discord below. You can ask somebody for the cracked Shrine if you want that, if you're new to dropshipping. Or you can buy Shrine. And then what I'd actually recommend is using an app called Atlas, which is owned by one of my friends. His name is Sebastian. He's a good guy, and he made this app that is AI integration. And so, like, if you're brand new to dropshipping, bro, or even if you're at the intermediate level, and you're doing like multi-thousands of dollars a day, like this service, I guess, product Atlas AI generator, whatever, it's really good. Like, I hope you guys know, like, if you don't know who I am, you don't know much about like my background in dropshipping. Everything I say with honesty and integrity, and Atlas is very good. And if you're new to dropshipping, especially, this is fantastic for you. And like, I just put the product in here. I can do the AliExpress link, the Amazon link, and it's going to create the website for me. And also, I want to say I'm not getting paid for this. I didn't even tell my friend that I'm doing this. It's just a good service, and it continues to get better. And so, yeah, you have those three options. I would say you can use Dawn, you can use Shrine, you can buy Shrine, you can get the cracked version, or you can use Atlas. And Atlas, I would say, is the best because you don't really want to worry about your store. So things that matter the most with dropshipping is going to be your product / your ads. I think those two are like 1 and 2, and they're like interchangeable depending on it. But if you're a new beginner to dropshipper, you want to sell, a product that is super problem solving or super wow, whatever. Like, imagine we're selling, like, I don't know, a product that really solves your knee pain. Like, dude, let's say you can't walk. Okay. And like, this product like literally guarantees that you're going to be able to walk again. You're going to buy the product regardless of your advertising. But let's say we have really good advertising with that product. We're going to really be able to sell it. I don't know what's going on here. We're going to really be able to sell it. And the website won't really matter that much. So that's why I say the website is the least important thing, but you need a website in order to sell. So in about a minute, Atlas was able to generate a landing page, and it has some of these photos that I made. I use ChatGPT for this. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to go to your competitor. You're going to go on Amazon, whatever. You're going to on Kayla Data. You're going to take some of these images. Dude, why do I keep seeing this girl? Okay, holy. Okay, you take some of these images, you're gonna copy, you're gonna download them, and then you're gonna look up some brands that are really well known, like Omni, like Pet Lab Co., like Javi Coffee. You're gonna look it up and you're like, ChatGPT, like, I want images that look like this, but for my brand, here's my brand name. Can you make the images? And it's gonna make you images like this. Also, given this was like a month and a half, 2 months ago that these images were made, so ChatGPT is a lot better than this now. But basically, we can add the images that we have and import. We can continue, and then okay, create a plan here. I do have a code for this. I don't even make money from it, but it does save you guys money. It's like Ben20, I believe. If I hope I have one. Okay, I've already used the code. Okay, so use code Ben20 if you're starting out with Atlas. It's gonna save you money. I don't make any money from it, and I want you guys to be happy with the purchases you're making. Okay, so you have a free trial here. We're going to go ahead and approve this. And you have 3 days of a free trial. I would say it's worth it. Like, guys, if you're going to dropship, don't stress out about a $50 like payment. Okay. Like, you need to understand that in order to make money, you need to spend money. Okay. So don't stress out. Have a $100, $200, $300 budget. Honestly, if you really want to make dropshipping work, you need to have it like $1,000 or $2,000 liquid in order just to fail and like, and lose and then learn from that. Okay. Like, in this model, you need to understand that it's all about learning, and this isn't a get rich quick scheme. Okay, you see these people that are telling you get rich quick with dropshipping, but bro, they're selling you a course. I don't sell a course. I have affiliate, and I make money from affiliate, and then I make money from ecom, then I make money from an agency that I'm creating. Other than that, I don't have anything to sell you. There is no way you can pay me for information other than consulting calls, which I don't even do anymore. So be very careful. Dropshipping is not a get rich quick scheme, and you need to be willing to spend some money. Okay, so now I can load my theme. When was this last created? May 23rd. I'm going to generate my product page off of this product, and it's creating my store. So yeah, this is really cool. This isn't anything that like I had when I started dropshipping, which is only like 6 months ago, but it's really cool, and it takes away that time. Of course, you don't want your store to look like shit. You want to, like, once Atlas has made your store, you want to, edit it a little bit and make it look even better, make it look more trustworthy. make it have that premium, branded feel look. We don't want the store to look like, dude, imagine, like, you're not stupid. If you're watching this video, you're not stupid. Imagine going on some random website and it's just disgusting and it's coming straight from China. Like, you wouldn't buy, okay? So think about that, and it's kind of like Fortnite, where, like, you need to win the Fortnite game, okay? You can't just, like, you can't be a shitty Fortnite player, okay? In the same way that you can't be a shitty dropshipper. You need to put time and effort into finding the product, into making good ads, because those are the two most important things. Dialing in your offer, which we'll talk about in a second, and then creating a website that looks branded, it looks trustworthy, it looks real. Not something that looks straight out of 2016 dropshipping that you're like, okay, I know this is straight from China. So yeah, as this makes my store, I'm going to sip my coffee. Okay, I feel like we've already been here. Okay, sweet. Okay, so now we're here, and let's just import the product page. Okay, product has been imported. So now we have, literally, it created a page for us, which I'm going to publish. So if you guys want to look up instaph.com, you're going to be able to go ahead and take a look at the website that we're building in front of you guys. And we can go to our default product, which is not that. This is a post-purchase upsell, if you guys don't know what that is. Bang. And I mean, like, this is a good website already. Like, of course, there are things that need to be done. Like, it's not perfect. But the website in and of itself is already good. And we're going to go ahead and change some things that I like to have on here. And along with, we're going to create an offer. So the most important thing with a product that you're selling on the website side is going to be your offer and your product images. So a bunch of this text, like, we don't necessarily need that here. Like, if we want to make it really perfect, then we can change all of that. But I like to come in here and take out things that I just don't think are necessary, and really make it like something that is just simple. Because at the end of the day, when we're testing a product, we want to make it very seamless. We don't want to have a whole website built out, because imagine you build this really complex, really nice website, okay? It takes you 3 days to build it, and then once you build it, no one is even going on your website because your ads suck, and no one's buying because your offer is bad, right? So I don't like to take too much time here, although these are things that I would implement if I was like actually creating and branding a store. So, okay, let's just keep that for now and save it. And we're going to go down and create a bundle, which is an offer, which we're going to talk about. So in a product like this, where it's very cheap to source, we're going to go ahead and create a buy one, get one offer. So let's actually hop into this little, where's my drawing thing? Okay. So there are a few main ecom offers, and I guess drop shipping offers. So you're going to see a lot of brands, they just have the price, okay? They're selling you for a flat rate of $49, okay? That's what a lot of just normal brands do. But drop shipping stores aren't able to operate at the same level that brands are because of lifetime value, and if this store has a monthly recurring revenue model, okay? And so because of that, we aren't able to operate on just a straight sale of $49. We have to build an offer in order to get the cost per acquisition or the cost per result, whatever, as low as possible. And so a good offer with beauty and dropshipping specifically, I want to say is, this is like, okay, hard. Is a buy one, get one, okay? Buy one, okay, I'm not going to draw it out. You understand what I mean. A buy one, get one free, okay? And that's because, remember, this product was roughly 70 cents each, okay? So if we're sourcing it from China, it's $1.40 for two of them. And then shipping is going to be the exact same price, because shipping goes by weight of the product, and then along with like bullshit. Okay, it doesn't matter. If it's less than a kilogram, then it's cheap to ship out. So why not just increase the perceived value of this product by telling them if they buy one, they get one free, because it's really cheap for us to do that. So we can do buy one, get one free, along with the buy two, get two free, and then other common like offers you have in ecom would be like the Bleem offer. I can show you guys that real quick, which is like buy one, get a free gift, or buy two, get a free gift. So you can see on the product image, free Gleam body scrub. It ends today. And they're trying to push you to the second AOV or the second quantity to break to increase their average order value. So right now you see it's $29. and the bottom one's $49, but they're giving you a free gift and free shipping, so you have more of an incentive to purchase it. So that's another offer that's pretty common in ecom. And then other stuff is like buy one get one 50% off, and then you can do quantity breaks where you're giving them free gifts, whatever. But those are pretty common drop shipping offers. Buy one get one free is just the best if your cogs make sense for it. You know, if you're selling, you know, a machine that twists off your fat, like you stand on it and it's like a body shaking machine, like it shakes your body, and it costs like $100 to source from China. Obviously, that you're not gonna do a buy one get one. Okay, it's probably just gonna be a buy one. Okay, that's like your best offer there, because you can't do a buy one get one free. It costs way too much money. Also, you kind of got to look at the product and be like, does anyone need two of these? With the lipstick, yeah, it makes sense to have two of them, especially if there's two different colors, right? So you just kind of got to think logically about it. And yeah, that's the offer. So we can go into Atlas and actually create the offer. This is like the last thing I'm going to do on the Shopify side. So buy X, get Y. We can go in here and we can see it's kind of made for us. So buy one, get one free, buy two, get one free, buy three, get two free, whatever. We can go in here and I'm going to build it so it's just buy one, get one free, buy two, get two free. So let me add it. And I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera because I'm really retarded. All right, so I'm back and I'm done with the just moving Atlas stuff around and making it look better. This is what the landing page looks like. I mean, again, it's as simple as you need it to be, guys. Like when you're testing a product, you want to make it very simple. Of course, when I actually launched this store on a different theme file, I made it look a lot nicer. And like I spent, you know, a few hours actually making the website. But as you can see, I literally put blah, blah, blah here. Like, of course, put something that makes sense. Don't put blah, 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 but like make the website look good. And with Atlas, what's really nice is you can make it in 5 minutes, and then after that you can spend 10-15 minutes just making the website look even better, and then we have a website going on with an offer here. We can set the default variants in the actual bundle itself so that like when they see this, they see what quantity or what variants they're getting. We can change the image and move it around, whatever. We can make it look very pretty. And then this is Atlas. This is what the Atlas file looks like. And then this is what the Shrine one looks like. I didn't really go through the Shrine one at all, but you can see the differences. And yeah, those are like the two common themes. And then also there's Dawn. Dawn's a big one that people use. A lot of beginners. It's very beginner friendly. It's very free. But those are the three, I guess, beginner friendly themes. Atlas, which I would recommend the most because you can get a free 3-day trial on it. And it's going to build your website for you so you don't have to spend hours doing it. That's what a lot of beginners do. They decide to spend days making a website when Atlas can make it for you in literally a minute, and then you can spend like 20 minutes making it look even better. The thing that you guys need to be focusing on is your offer and your product images. So spend some time on the product images, make them look good. If I were to rerun this product, they wouldn't look like this. Like these were made very last minute, and I scaled up on them, and I was focusing on bigger things that we can talk about in like a later tutorial that is, more advanced, I guess. And then focusing on the offer, like this product is very small, it's easy to ship, it's cheap. Okay, so buy one get one free, buy two get two free, whatever. And then that's that. I would also get a sliding cart. So when you add it to cart, it slides. Oh, Atlas has that. Okay, nice. And then you can play around with this cart, make it look pretty. But yeah, that's the website side of things. Okay, so now that you found your product, you have your ads, it's sourceable from China, and you have your website, you just have to run the product on the ads manager, and then you're good to go. And basically, guys, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Winners win. Like in dropshipping, if the product is a winner and your ads are a winner and your offer is a winner, when those three things combine, you're gonna win immediately. When you're dropshipping specifically, not in ecom, but dropshipping specifically. So I think the first day of my launch, I think this was March 5th, and we did $1,000 and $2,000 in a single day. This was a little bit absurd. Because this was the very first day I'd ever launched the product. And yeah, I mean, I spent like $1,000 something this day, and I ran at $150. That's what I recommend you guys to do. Run at $150. And actually, let's go into the metrics here. Let's write this down. So basically, when you run a product, get like 8 ads, okay? If you're doing Kalo data, okay. Sorry, if you're doing Kalo data and you're just going to run UGC content for the first day just to get proof of concept, because that's what we're doing when we're dropshipping. When we're doing a product test, we want to put time and effort into it, of course, but we want to test, a bunch of things. Obviously, there is a combination of quality and quantity that we want to combine into one. So don't just, get these terrible product images and don't spend and like spend some time, make the ads good, like chop them around a little bit, or you can do voiceover ads, you can do VSL ads, video sales letters, you can do image ads. You have all these things you can do. I'm not saying that Kalo data is the one correct best thing to do, but I'm saying with this specific strategy that I did for this product, I was the first person to it. I just took the UGC content, I chopped it up a little bit, I added an offer, I added a pitch, a CDA, whatever, and then it worked. So when you're doing like a Kalo data thing, I would recommend running anywhere from 6. I'm not on desktop, so like we're using a random thing, like paint thing. Okay, run 6 to 8 ads. Run 6 to 8. I wouldn't even change the hooks. It doesn't matter that much, right? In the start, when you're testing and you're running UGC content, that's proven, that has made money in the past. As long as you're the first one to run this product, I wouldn't change much of anything at all. Of course, everything's conditional. If you have a competitor and they're running the product before you, then you're gonna have to change some things, okay? You're gonna have to look at their website. You're gonna have to look at what they're doing wrong. Do they have a bad offer? Do they have bad creatives? How can I compete against them? But for the most part, when you're running the UGC Kalo data, I'd run 6 to 8 ads, okay? And if you're running like a product that you find on Ad Library, let's say Ad Library is another product research method that I can show you guys right now. If we all the dropshipping stuff, whatever. So we can keyword search some stuff like instant, which is a common dropshipping term, and then we're gonna go into the filters and change it around a bit. So we want it to be English only. All advertisers want to do Facebook and Instagram. Throw some videos in there. And basically, we want this to be active for the last 2 to 4 weeks, meaning that these were launched 2 to 4 weeks ago and they're still active, meaning that on average, somebody's actually making money from this. So today's May 23rd. So 4 weeks ago is 04, 23, 25. And then 2 weeks ago is 05, 08, right? I don't know, 05, 25, something like this, okay? And we can apply these filters with the term instant, and we're going to instantly find dropshipping products. So let's take a look here. We're scrolling down, and we want to look for something that talks, okay, this is most likely dropshipping.
Women over 40, these are 3 signs that your eyes might be making you look older than you are. Number 1, those temporary fine lines turning into permanent crow's feet.
This is a good product. It changes the way your eyes look, and it takes the eye bags off of your eyes, okay? So this person did a voiceover ad. It's like a mini VSL, which means video sales letter again. And they are running it with voiceovers, okay? I already said that. Okay, basically here, listen.
Women over 40, these are 3 signs that your eyes might be making you look older than you are. Number 1, those temporary fine lines turning into permanent.
Okay, so they're running like a problemware ad. If you're over 40 and you have these eye bags, okay, you're aware of the problem you have. There are 5 stages of market awareness. There's unaware, which means you know nothing about anything, okay? There's problem aware, which means you know the problem exists. There's solution aware, which means you know there's a solution to the problem that you have. Then there's product aware, which is talking about the product itself. Then there's most aware, which means brand aware, which is like you know of the brand, you know of the product, you know the offer that they're running, and you're that close to buying. And so this person, Arvia Beauty.
Women over 40.
Woman over 40, direct call out.
These are 3 signs that your eyes might be making you look older.
3 signs that your eyes might be making you look older. Okay, so this can be anywhere from the unaware to problem aware kind of market, because it's 3 signs that your eyes might be making you look older kind of is like an unaware, but the way that we're phrasing this and showing it is problem aware. Like you kind of know that your eyes are, you know you're aging. You're a woman over 40, you know your eyes don't look pretty anymore or whatever. So this is a product that we could run because it's instant, it's visual. We're seeing that it's solving their eye cream, whatever. I assume it's visual. And yeah, I'm not going to look too deep into this. And then if I want to run against this product, basically, I'd look at this guy and see how many ads he has active and see if he's worth competing against. So we can go to his page And we go here where you see is 260 likes, 260 followers. So I would think that this guy is most likely botting, or like he paid for the likes and followers, because 260, okay, he probably did an SMM panel, whatever, which means he bought likes, bought followers, or he ran an engagement campaign. And then we can go to this person's ads and see how many that they're running. And we see they run 84 ads. Okay, wow. And they're all video ads, which is okay. And they started running these on May 15th. Okay, great. So my mom wants me to get the gift out of the suitcase. Let's put this on Do Not Disturb. Okay. Anyways, we're seeing that they started running this roughly 2 weeks ago, which means that we could compete. But they're putting a lot of creatives out. Okay, they started running this literally less than 2 weeks ago, and they're doing this many creatives, which means that this person is really going deep in this product, because these are
3 ways
ads that take a lot of time to make.
Sunken eyes adding.
My under eyes look.
Okay. There's other methods to see if this guy's actually scaling that I'm not going to show in this video. Like that we can tell if this guy's scaling without looking at a spy tool or anything. Like, I'm not going to say too much. I don't think the industry knows about this. I don't even know how I figured it out, but there's ways to figure out this guy's scaling. If you want, oh my God, good call to action. If you want me to tell you how to do that, follow me on Instagram and DM me. Okay. Smart. Anyways, yeah, I would be like, okay, this product is good. This guy, obviously I could check if he's making money without doing a spy tool. There's ways to figure it out. And then I could be like, okay, how long has it been running? 2 weeks. Can I, compete on the amount of creatives he's making? I think I could. He's made 80 creatives in about 2 weeks. I can compete on that. I have people that I could hire to literally do this. I have people that work with me that I could just be like, yo, make ads for me. I could do everything else, blah, blah, blah. And then I could compete. Okay. But if it's you and it's your first time dropshipping and you're like, okay, this guy's ads are really good. Or like, if this is like a huge beauty brand, whatever, like Merit Beauty is a huge beauty brand. Okay. And you see that they have, okay, I don't know where they are, but they have 1 million likes and 1 million followers. Like, obviously you're not going to compete against them, brother. Okay. It's just not going to happen. So those are 2 ways I commonly do product research. And then we can, make ads based off of that. But anyways, if you're doing UGC content, I'd run 6 to 8 ads with a normal shop now call to action, primary text, headline, whatever. If you want to be stealth, don't run any primary, don't run any headline, because then people won't be able to really search you up and see what product you're running. But yeah, that's exactly how I went about running this Kalo Data product. And we did $70,000 worth of revenue on it. Of that, roughly 15 to 20 was profit. After chargebacks, refunds, returns, whatever. And yeah, there it is. The ugliest chart of all time. Super ugly. All right, guys. That's it from me. If this is the first video you've seen of me, my name is Ben Fachani. I've documented my entire ecom journey since the very beginning. You can look up Ben Fachani. Scroll to oldest videos. I documented all of it. I want to inspire you. I was inspired to start ecom, and I want to inspire thousands and tens of thousands of people. If this video helped you, please do me a favor. If you're going to use any of the things I talked about in this video, use my affiliate link. I get paid for it and you save money. It's very helpful to me and I appreciate it a lot. Please subscribe to the video if you're new. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. This is very hard to make like a 40-50 minute long video, however long this is, maybe 30 minutes, completely unedited for the most part, and trying to keep your attention. It's very hard to do. So I'd appreciate if you could subscribe, like, comment, follow me on Instagram, join my Discord, whatever. Do everything on the links below if this video helped you, and you can get in contact with me in my Discord. I don't bite. That's corny. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.